right, my friend, let's do this. Welcome to my barbershop.
The MC Dojo.
Alright, this is going to be wonderful. I'm going to create a beautiful hairstyle for this gentleman. So first thing we have to do here, we have to inspect his hair texture, head shape. We see that he has a round shaped face, right? He's got nice curly hair. And then we ask the client what he wants, and then we see the possibilities, if it is possible or not to give him what he's asking for. So, what's the plan, my friend?
Pretty much like a comb over, kind of.
Like a comb over?
Yeah.
Okay, but we have to keep in mind also that for a comb over, your hair is curly, so it's not something you're going to be blow drying and styling. I think we want to create a part, if you like a part, right?
Yeah.
But also keep in mind that your hair is curly and that your style should have, even though it's parted here, we should keep the curls because they look really nice. And we create a nice square shape, that way it is easy for you to style. But you can still have that like a part, but I would keep the curls. I wouldn't try to push this way, because two things. One, he cannot straighten it to make it nice and smooth. I can do that for him, but that's the only time it can be done. After it's not going to be done, right?
Okay.
So we have to cut it, keeping in mind that his hair is curly, that if he only just separates it here, that it has really nice balance like this, nice and square, and that we enhance the curls. Don't fight it because they're beautiful. That's my idea.
I like it.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna create right here. Gonna come here and see this. We're gonna create a section. Now, we gotta see what do we want to put this section here. It's kind of tricky. He's got a very good hairline, right? So, one thing we already know. Let's see if we can put this here, but it's gonna be, so the issue here is slightly tricky. Where do you put the line, right? If we put it down here, this part, it's going to be coming back. So let's just see. Okay, from this point, what if we... Now we have a question here. Are we going to do the shape up on the front or no? No shape up on the front. So since we are not doing shape up on the front, we can't cut this because then we have to do this part shaped up. You understand? So we cannot do that. So the line has to come straight on. Now the point is this going to stay down or up? That's the small issue we have here. What do we do with this part? Here. We keep it or we cut it. What's the idea? Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Otherwise, we can make a line higher, and then this goes this way. So when you style it, you style this way.
Yeah.
This is styled this way.
Yeah.
And we put the line there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect.
That's the option. Then, now keep in mind, because of the round shape head, we definitely cannot cut up to the line.
Right.
This has to stay. We want to create nice and square shape, okay?
Yes.
Are we cutting a hard part or just a part? Are we cutting actual part?
Yeah. Yeah, we can cut it in.
Let's cut it part. So let's do that first. Why should I do this first? That way I don't have to worry about losing this part here, because this is where we're gonna part the hair for the hairstyle. And we're gonna make sure we keep it nice and clean and thin. So basically I just touch I touched my scissors, that's it. Just like that. And let's do this now. Right, okay. All right. Now, we are not doing a skin fade. We're gonna basically do a gentleman's cut here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut a guideline that goes all the way around, right? But look, I'm gonna keep this, I'm gonna comb it straight out, creating a square shape, you see that? Here and here, you see that? You get it?
Yep.
So I'm gonna cut from here, using Merhan edge of style scissors. And perimeter line. I was trying to say perimeter line. Now, I did that until behind the ear here, you see that? Now I'm gonna drop down to occipital bone. Right? Here. And I'm gonna comb this way. And let's follow our guy from here. While we're there, we can also do this now. Make sure. As you can see, there is nothing really to cut. Now reaching, so that's good. Perfect. At the occipital bone here, you see, you can see that it's right here. You see that? The head goes rounds this way and this way. So we are right here. So at this point, I'm gonna just pull the hair out, straight out 90 degrees from where it grows, and create a guideline. I'm gonna cut everything to this guideline, okay? And we'll decide the length, how short we will go from this point down. Okay. Now, let's section this right here, right behind the ear, like we did on the other side, just for easier understanding of what we are doing. See that? Right there. Down to occipital bone, comb it this way. Now we can try to look for our guide here. The hair is pretty short. From this point, let's see if there is anything to cut. Here, his father is a barber, so the hair is pretty even. As you can see, this is good. I don't really have much to cut. By me over-directing this way, right? By me over-directing this hair this way and this way, this area stays full, long, you see that? And that's what we want, because this is occipital bone from this point, his head shape is pretty flat here, you can see that, right? But we want to keep that full, so we keep this hair long, you see that? And then down we will cut. So we cut. Now let's check this here. Okay. I can see my guide right there. All right, now cutting the top can be tricky, yo. So now we create a perimeter line all the way around. Okay, cutting the top now. We can cut the top now or after. So actually, let's leave it for after. Let's take care of this. We are not going down to the skin. We're gonna use scissors for this haircut. Choice of my scissor is going to be Merhan Edge of Style 14 teeth. It's excellent scissor for doing scissor over comb. I use the blade that has the teeth to be the moving blade. It cuts closer, so I use this teeth to insert my scissor, lift the hair, and start from the guide. Here is my guide. I start from here. It cuts about 60 to 70% of the hair. It's very smooth, as you can see. I lift the hair up. Just like that, okay? We start again here. Here is our guide now. It gives me a nice soft finish. And it does not leave any lines. If my scissor game is not the strongest scissor game, this is a perfect scissor for it. As you can see, look, you see that? I don't have to worry about being very accurate with my scissors because it gives me a soft finish and it doesn't leave no lines because the way the teeth are designed on the scissors. So we're gonna keep moving. I start from the top, I start lifting the hair, and I move my way down. This is a special haircut for the gentleman. You say it's for a play. Listen, when you become a famous actor, don't forget me.
I won't.
I know your dad is a barber too, but listen, we can both work on your hair.
Yeah.
It's the master right here. I said I gotta bring you to the master. Dad can only do so much. Oh, this thing's cut nice, man.
See that nice soft cut? Here, we create a guide right here. It's right there, you see that? At this point. From this point, from this point here, right? We want the hair from this point to get shorter and from this point up longer, right? See that? So now, I created my guide there. I'm gonna start right from my guide. I start working my way down. I love these scissors, how smooth they are, right? And my straight blade is on the bottom, so it's easy to insert in the hair and to cut. Also, when you do scissor over comb, we tend to watch if this blade is on the bottom and we lift here and we cut here. Once the hair gets in, it doesn't cut no more. See? So once you have a hair here and you cut, now you can cut all you want, it doesn't cut. You see that? But what's good about this one, the blade comes out so you can cut again. So this is amazing scissor. It is available on mcprobarber.com. You can see how the haircut is already forming. These are simple steps, but sure. You know, everything about my barbering system is designed to make the barbering simple and easy for a barber. As long as he learns these fundamentals, to be easy for him to create any type of piece of art he likes. This is art.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see my guide, right? Can you see it on the video? You see the weight line here? You see that? So we start right under, lift the hair up, and we going up, we connect. See? And then we start under, and we go a little lower. But each time I go lower, I also get closer to the scalp. Now these being the blending scissors, I might have to go back with my regular scissors and just slightly polish my cut, just in the case I miss some hairs here and there, you know. Here we go, right here. And not every haircut necessarily has to be a fade. Obviously, this is the widest part of his head. We can see that. And even if you put your clippers, your comb like this, you can see that. You see that? See? Right here is the widest part. So from this point up, the hair needs to be long. We need to create a nice hairstyle, nice head shape. See that? That's good. All right, so now that I did this, instead of using my scissors, I can use old school edgers, e-trimmer. It's very nice and quiet, zero gap. I can start from here, I can start shaping this up, cleaning up, create a line, but now watch. I can lift, I can clean up a little bit more. If there is some hairs that are sticking out, I don't want to go too deep into my cut because I don't want to change my cut, because we also have a nice soft cut. Keep the hairline natural. Lift the hair. Because we use a blending scissors, we need to go over and just check lightly if there is any hairs that are sticking out. Do you understand? That we missed, because they don't cut 100%. They cut about 60 to 70%. So there is a chance there is a here and there a single hair strand that you need to take care of.
It's almost like a dusting slash cross check almost.
Yes. Alright. Shape. Like this, you see? Look, I lift the hair. I don't cut deep into my cut. Just if there, in the case, there is some hairs that are still standing. Just like that. Here, we can move the hair, the ear. MC Barber system is really designed to create simple cuts, to do men's hairstyling in the most simple steps. See that?
Beautiful shape.
And now we create a line here. This is a true classic cut. When I do the lines, right, I like to go straight down, and I like to go straight down on both sides. Then I start from the center, I go one way, I go the other way, but now I like to take the corners out. So it's not like a too square, but also not too round. just like that. I go straight. Now you see the corner? I just take the corners out. Just like that. We can check our cut here if there is any hairs that we missed. Just like this. I want you to look from over there for me. Look how here we have a straight line, see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then this here, look, it's long to this point, see that?
Yep.
So we have a nice full shape, look at that, straight. Right, we have the same thing on the sides. Okay, now it's time for the top. Good. Okay. Let's look at the top. Top can be tricky because his hair is curly. It can be very tricky, especially here, right? I have to, usually, when I do this, I don't over direct. I keep lifting up and up to cut, right? Why? Because the hair is straight and it will just fall naturally. But in this case, the hair is wet. I don't want to cut this way. Just pulling straight out. I want to over direct. I actually want to leave this. I want to create a weight line here. Why? Because that weight line is going to pull up. So it's not going to show. And it will give him a better square shape, right? So I'm just going to bring this down and see if there is anything to cut, and really there is nothing to cut. I don't want to, if I was lifting it and cutting it straight out, I would cut all this out, you see that? But if I do that, when the hair dries, it will pull this way, and then we will not have a nice shape. Most of the hair will be up here. I don't want that. I want some weight here. But what I want to remove some hair is from the top. Right, from this area. So let's see how this looks here. And just even it out, see that? We're just gonna even this out, straight across. But look, the head rounds, right? What I'm not gonna do is not gonna follow my fingers down. I'm gonna take this, lift it up, cut on the center, but not here.
I could really care less. Not having takes on the entrance piece off the reference
Up. This way. Watch. Straight across. But when I come here, up. My fingers are flat or straight. We do this again. We can start from here if you like. Oops. See? I leave all this out, but I cut this part here. The scissors I'm using are Merhan Edge of Styles 6-inch, made from Hitachi cobalt steel, convex edge. They don't limit you on any techniques that you want to do, whether it's a point cutting, slide cutting, scissor over comb, ideal scissors for all this. They are available at mcprobarber.com. And I'm here under pressure though, because his father's a barber too. If I like to check here, I can do this though. I can bring this out, see my fingers? I can just touch it up if I need to. But you see, I'm an angle, I'm not straight. I'm not straight, I'm more an angle. Because I know I'm not straight. You see, if I was straight, I'll cut this. I want to bring it this way. And if there is anything, I'll cut it. Because I know when this hair dries, it will pull up. So now, let's check this side. I'm gonna do the same thing, angle my fingers a little bit, just to check if there is anything. Let's keep that way. Okay, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna dry the hair, look at everything, and then decide what we need to do the next step. So, I want the top to be curly, but I also want to do this, watch. Here, I wanna create For the rest of the blow drying, we'll use I'm gonna use a diffuser, but because he has a curly hair, I wanna put some leave-in conditioner. Curly hair is naturally dry. We already said this, so we don't have to worry about it too much. We want to keep this down, so it's a medium.
Medium heat, medium flow.
Yep. Look how we have a beautiful shape here. Look, it goes from very short, look, straight up. Look there. Straight up.
Yes.
Okay. Now we can use our brush and we can smooth this out a little bit. Let's put some oil. Make it nice and shiny. Bristol ball brush, okay? And we just want to smooth this that needs to be smooth, just like this.
That smells awesome.
Look at that beautiful cut from that scissor. See that? This part we want nice and smooth. Look. Okay. Look down for me, buddy. From this point we want nice and smooth. And same thing on this side. We add some shine. Of course, curly hair tends to be a little bit dull because it's dry.
Yeah, you're right about the ventilated seats too. We just got a new car last fall.
It's sharp.
The Hyundai Tucson, but with all the bells and whistles and stuff, we realized
So
seats, ventilated seats.
we did this haircut pretty much with scissors.
Yeah.
The scissors we used are 14 teeth. And Merhan Edge of Style scissors. They are available on mcprobarber.com, where you can get fine tooth for passionate barbers.
Yeah, you're so much right up against it, especially with like leather and stuff.
That clean cut with those scissors.
Clean, nice and smooth.
Yeah. And not that many cars have them now either. You always gotta get like the top package and
We're gonna use some aftershave. And one thing I'm gonna do to finish up this
Yeah,
haircut,
it's coming out brand new.
I'm just gonna use a little pomade. Just a touch, very small amount, as you can see, just to smooth this here.
Or taper or whatever, yeah. What's the one above that? Palisade? We were looking at that too, but that was like 60 grand, so that was a little much. Yeah, I couldn't convince the wife.
And here we are.
We got space for it now. Yeah,
Look at that.
you know, we could fit car seats in the back.
Fresh.
Look, nice square shape. We got beautiful shape. Look at that. Nice clean cut.
Yeah.
How about that, my friend?
Gentlemen.
I love it.
All right, guys, this is MC Barber. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this haircut. Please put a thumb up. Follow me if you didn't already. It would mean a lot to me. I would really appreciate that. I make these videos for you. Thank you so much. This haircut is done with scissors. We kept in mind his hair texture, his desire, what he would like to see, and also his head shape. It's very important to take in consideration the head shape, the hair texture, and what the client wants. This haircut can be made smooth. We can blow dry it and make it slick comb over. But the client, I doubt that he will do that, or that it's possible for him to do it. So this is perfect. He has nice balance. All he needs to do when he washes his hair, and the damp hair, he can put a little pomade, comb it through his hair, and then set it with his fingers and let it air dry. He'll get almost the same result. This is perfect haircut for him. Thank you for the trust. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Not to say that fades are going out of style, I'm just saying. I'd rather leave hair on his head that he's blessed with, you know, because it looks good. It's great.
Well, thank you guys for trusting. I know you guys you've been coming here for a while.
Yes, yes. He was a little
Supporting.
guy.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.